Its name is Aluminum Overcast. It's a journey more than 40 years in the making.
We're just moments away from stepping on to the B-17. It's just pulled up here on the tarmac. You can see behind us.
A chance to fly on a B-17 in much the same way my great-uncle Errol Luginbill did during World War II.
This is the radio room section of the B-17, just getting ready to take off.
Once in the air, I'm free to roam around and check out the bomber, but I only have one location in mind, the navigator's position, to see what Errol saw while on bombing runs from England. Surreal moment because reports from the crew who survived when return engagement went down on the 8th of March, 1944, show 20mm rounds from German fighters pierced the plane, taking Errol's life.
He was shot and killed and died right here in this spot.
Right.
Before the plane went down.
It's tragic. If you look at this skin, this is all, there wasn't anything else. But a bullet or a piece of flak, this is nothing for that. It's like we're all out here naked.
Ken Morris pilots Aluminum Overcast for the EAA, or Experimental Aviation Association. He was able to explain a little bit further about my great-uncle's responsibilities if the plane were under attack.
These guns would have been his mission as well.
Right. These are called cheek turrets. He's responsible for these guns, so if he sees an enemy in this quadrant here, he could take a shot at him.
I didn't hit a thing.
Cincinnatian Bob Dooland was also a B-17 navigator. He says, like him, my great-uncle would have early morning wake-ups ahead of a bombing run.
You take off about 6 o'clock in the morning, and you have to get up to 25,000 feet before you leave the coast, otherwise the surface guns can shoot.
The launch itself, sometimes as dangerous as the mission.
40 B-17 groups, I'm only 10 miles apart, so and if it's foggy, it's hell.
This journey of discovery has taken a while, from this photo seen as a child to this one just discovered last year, showing my great-uncle's plane return engagement with its crew.
It's so neat that you have this information.
They were a generation of heroes with the responsibility of the world on their shoulders.
You could be a 22-year-old captain in the left seat of this thing in charge of 500 of these airplanes going across.
While having this experience could never put me in the very spot that Errol was the day his plane was shot down and his life was taken, it has brought my journey full circle. It's a generation I'm proud to say my family played a role. A generation I continue to discover and to share with my own family and future generations. Members of the Warbirds Museum in Claremont County help carry the torch of our military history, and I appreciate them putting me in touch with Bob Dooland. If you have family members who have served and you know little about their service, there are several websites out there that can help you with the search, even if you know just the name or maybe just where they served. They can help narrow that down. I'm going to put those links in the online story on WCPO.com. So hopefully it'll help your family as well. And as always, if you ever have a veteran-centered story or topic in your community, email Homefront at WCPO.com.